If you're here, that means you want to make a fighter. But what is a fighter? In its most basic form, it's just a trained warrior, born into a life of discipline, skill, and violence. That, or your friends were like, hey, you're new at this game, you should play a fighter. They're easy. No matter the path you take, though, you are here, so let's continue. There are a couple things you need to know about a fighter. First is that they can use any armor. You see some leather? Grab that. You see some chain shirt? Take that too. Plate? Yep. The crazy thing is, this also works with weapons. So, can you use a club? Yep. Can you use a longsword? Yep. Can you use a blowgun? Yep. So, really, the world is your oyster. The second thing you need to know is that at level 1, you also get a fighting style. So, this can really determine how your character is going to play. So you want more AC? Take defense. You want to protect your friends? Take protection. You want to shoot people with a bow? Take archery. You want to deal more damage with your second attack? Take 2-weapon fighting. And last, if you want to swing a big butt weapon, take great weapon fighter. And then the third thing we need to talk about is the amazing second wind. You can heal yourself. You don't need magic. You just forcefully and willfully make your wounds go away. Or I think probably through grit, you just grit through it and you're fine. But you know, in my world, it works where it literally heals up because you forcefully will it to. And that's way better. So why are we making a fighter? The first reason is probably because your friends told you to. You're new or still relatively new to the hobby. So your friends probably said, Matt, make a fighter, it's easy. They maybe even said something along the lines of, it's a baby class, which they're half right. On one hand, it does have the ease of not using magic. They still have quite a few abilities though, so it's not simple. The second reason for making a fighter is you want a challenge. They don't have magic, so if you run into a door, you can't just knock. You need to clear a gap, you can't fly or spider climb. You gotta figure out another way to do it that's basically like a real person in this real Earth life thing we have, going on. So after my 2 super compelling reasons for why you should make a fighter, let's actually make one, and of course, Kobold style. So first, obviously, we're gonna do race Kobold. Next, class fighter, obviously, this is a fighter, they do, so yeah, continue. What are we gonna do for the stats? Well, since we're all warriors here, we're gonna use standard array. If you use point buy, I will fight you. We're gonna do 6 strength, 17 dex, 14 constitution for a little tanky dude, 13 intelligence, because kobolds, they ain't dumb, 10 wisdom, they don't live very long, and 2 charisma. I mean, kobolds. The way that this builds is you have a little frontline fighter who's all armored up, usually working with somebody else, taking advantage of their pack tactic. So now you know about fighters, so go make one. Bye.